MGM plus S from Season 3, Episode 8 ends with a shocking twist for Fatima, which lends more credence to a dark theory about the true nature of her baby. In from Season 2, Fatima was shocked to discover that she was pregnant, as she was told before arriving in town that she couldn't have children. Throughout from Season 3, Fatima's pregnancy has become more disturbing with her unusual symptoms, which have included losing her teeth, having sharp stomach shrinking pains, developing a craving for rotten food, and, scarily, having a thirst for blood. At the end of from Season 3, Episode 6, Fatima visits Christy and has an ultrasound, which shockingly can't pick up any trace of a baby inside her. However, Fatima is still convinced that something is inside her, and her symptoms continue to support that. The very end of from Season 3, Episode 8 then sees Elgin confirm that Fatima does, indeed, have a baby growing inside her, it's just not hers. The full implications of this line are still unclear, but it lends substantial support to the theory that Fatima and Ellis' baby isn't exactly human. Elgin's line about Fatima's baby supports the theory that it's actually a monster. Elgin reveals that the baby technically isn't hers. It's become abundantly clear that Fatima is in danger due to whatever the baby is that's growing inside her, and one popular fan theory claims that the baby is actually one of From's nocturnal monsters. The origins of the town's monsters that hunt at night are still unclear, but, based on what they found during the autopsy of the dead monster known as Smiley, it's believed that they were human at one point. Fatima's pregnancy might offer an alternate explanation for some monsters' origins, suggesting some with supernatural origins could have human hosts who birthed them. The baby being one of From's monstrous beings would help explain why it didn't show up on the ultrasound, with certain versions of this theory suggesting that a nocturnal monster baby might only appear if the ultrasound is taken at night. Furthermore, the monsters have shown a certain taste for blood when tearing apart and killing many of From's now-dead characters, with the baby inside Fatima also compelling her to consume blood from Nikki's dead body. After Boyd killed Smiley, the monsters may be looking to recoup their numbers, and impregnating Fatima might be their twisted tragedy. Elgin now holding Fatima captive in the root cellar while trying to protect the baby, who he claims isn't actually hers, only fuels this theory. Elgin tells Fatima that the only way the baby will be safe is if she stays there, which raises plenty of supernatural red flags given some of From's other main characters have seen dead bodies and visions in that part of the cellar. Elgin seemingly learned the truth about the baby from the kimono woman's ghost, who might believe that the birth of this potential creature baby will help free everyone from the town. Fatima's baby being a monster would be a big hint at her death in From. Fatima isn't likely to survive birthing a creature baby. Fatima looks on while standing with her hands clasped near the woods in From. If Fatima's baby really is one of the town's creatures, then the show may have already sealed her death. Given how much the baby has already tortured her from inside her body, the process of Fatima birthing it might prove too horrific for her to survive. Additionally, with Fatima being trapped in From's mysterious root cellar, it's difficult to believe that she'll have enough sustenance to survive after having the baby. The baby's cravings have already taken a toll on her body, and it's only going to get worse if it develops further into one of the town's monsters. It already seems that Fatima is on the verge of death in From Season 3, Episode 8, but Elgin may be using the blood he drained from himself to supply more for Fatima. His blood might be what the baby will need to consume to survive, especially if it's already seemingly taking so much of Fatima's life supply. Elgin told Fatima that she needed to stay there in order for the baby to stay safe, but he didn't say anything about Fatima's safety or potential to make it out of this situation alive. How does Fatima's baby connect to the kimono woman in From? Why did the kimono woman want to bring Fatima and the baby to the root cellar? Another mystery created by Elgin's final line to Fatima in From Season 3, Episode 8 is how the baby is connected to the kimono woman's ghost. The spirit used the Polaroid pictures to lead Elgin to the root cellar, find the dead body there, draw his own blood, and trick Fatima into going there. In From Season 3, Episode 7, Elgin visited the root cellar and asked the ghost, "This is where it happens." It's unknown what this is, but the new context from Episode 8 hints that she may have shown him something from the future regarding the baby. It's possible that the kimono woman lost a baby in town, and needs Fatima so she can be saved. Another interpretation could be that the kimono woman needs to give the baby to some supernatural force in the root cellar in order to be freed or prevent some atrocity from happening. Given it was the only location Miranda thought would keep Victor safe from Christopher, from sinister supernatural forces might not be able to enter that part of the root cellar, which may be why the kimono woman believes the root cellar can protect the baby.